Hey guys, it's Sniff, and I have a really laid-back question and answer for you. I don't know if you guys normally like my energy, woo, but this one is not the case. I am really tired. Work has just been kicking the crap out of me, but hey, I don't know. I take out what I put in, so all good. Basically everyone has asked this. Where's your face? Show your face, and I don't really have my face anywhere. I don't take pictures of myself. I don't even have a webcam. I don't have a necessity for it or a desire for it. So if for some reason I come in contact with a picture of myself or a webcam, then yeah, I may do something, but otherwise it's not a priority for me. Going on to the next question though, Ideal says, what other games do you play other than Combat Arms? If so, are the other games on Steam or Origin? I play Valve games on Steam. I don't play any EA games because they're basically all terrible. I'm sorry if you like Battlefield or whatever, but they're pretty crap. Not only that, Origin kind of steals your information and sells it to advertisers, so, you know, darn it, EA. Ryan the Fallen asks, how do you feel about overpowered weapons in general? And how I feel is that they're really boring, both to use and to play against. Using them is pretty average. You're essentially boosting all you can with all the money you can, and I'm sure some of you will be like, hey, Sniff, but you buy an X. And yeah, I do, but I never unbalance myself. For instance, I never really put on a recon vest. I didn't buy the recon vest specifically to not use it. I don't want to have that extra 5 speed. Same with the shotgun. I don't want to have, you know, the fastest of the fast. Or same reason why I don't really use the G36 anymore, or the P90TR, or any other, you know, NX Rare or Epic, because they're too easy. And I view it as lying to myself. Oh, I can do this well, wink wink. And I don't like that. Having a dependency on a gun is a little silly to me, so that's my opinion. Cesar Renturia, I have no clue. He asks, can you review your perms? And I would maybe do that if there's interest, but I feel like there's already a lot of reviews for pretty much every gun out there, so I'd just be rehashing a lot of already known stuff, and I don't find that to be entertaining. But you guys might, so I don't know. If you guys really want that, just let me know. Exiled Russia asks, have you thought about quitting CA even though you spend a lot of money on the game? And I don't really ever quit. I mean, I'll take breaks for sure. I mean, I think the longest break I took was like a year, and that was just because CA didn't interest me at all, period. So, other than that, I mean, I enjoy the game. Each time I come back to it, there's a new thing that I can just stick around with. This one being actually free running in core, and I am adoring how, like, decent I'm getting at it. So, I don't know. Not only that, YouTube keeps the game really fresh, because, well, it doesn't really keep it fresh, it gives it a new facet. It gives it new things to do, and that's really fun. Mr. Caesar Soccer asks, why do you choose the Tiger Strider over the Tracker Knife? Both stats are better in the Tracker Knife. And that may be the case, but you don't twirl it around your hand, and you don't get a derpy thumb when you hold it. Both of those things are a necessity in a knife with me. So, Tiger Strider is the obvious choice. XTH Katashi asks, how many potatoes have you peeled with your mighty Tiger Strider? If I had to count, give me a moment, I'd say 23 billion, give or take 7. I wish I could give you a more precise answer than the give or take 7, but I'm not that accurate at, counting, so I'm sorry. Dilo CAE asks, will you make a dual com with Sniff in quarantine one day? And I would love to. I don't really have a topic that I could talk with him though, and that's kind of essential to a dual commentary. Like, if I do have an awesome topic, I wouldn't have wanted to have the chance of previously wasting it with Sniff or something. So I would have to think of something damn good. Unless it was just a really casual dick around com. At which point, yeah, no, I'd totally be up for that too. Alex Porotikov names asks, what are your computer specs and what mouse do you use? My computer specs, it's a custom build. I'll put the specifics in the description, I guess. I have an octa-core 3.9 gigahertz AMD processor, 2 gig DDR5 Radeon. It's like a Sapphire 778 or something. No, I think that was my previous card. This one is still a Sapphire, and it's the 7800 series. I don't remember what it was, so. 32 gigs of RAM. Just because that's hilarious to me. Now I have a 2 terabyte hard drive that's performance tuned, and a 750 watt power supply. I guess I'll link them in the description. I don't know. But my mouse, I used to use like this $70 Razer mouse, and I was like, this is complete bullshit. And so I bought a $5 mouse, and this is outperforming the Razer mouse by like a long shot. I don't know. So I thought that was a little silly. Amina515 Reviews asks, do you ever feel like you're wasting money on a game? And in this case, not really. So long as I find a way to learn from it, or I find a way to have fun with it, I think that the money was well spent. Unless, you know, you're talking about, oh, I just dumped $5 grand into a game and then just left it, you know, a week after putting that money in. In that case, yeah, that's a waste, but that's because I didn't have fun with it, I guess. You know? That just falls under that category. Christopher199811 asks, what race are you? And I am Caucasian with fucking an ungodly amount of freckles. I'm not ginger, just my arm just covered in freckles, both of them. And what's great is you can see which way I'm facing the sun, which arm it is, because that one's more freckled than the other one. It's great. Ratio 003 asks, what favorite type of Lunchables? And I'm only answering this because I fucking love the deep dish pizza Lunchables. If I had it my way, I'd have the regular disc-shaped pizza Lunchables, because those were amazing, because you got like 3 of them. And to me, that's just so much better. And other than that, I mean, there's nothing really too amazing. Only the pizza Lunchables. The Dual SMG asks, how do you deal with constant whisper spam or people begging for gifts? And generally, so long as they don't act like I'm stupid or act like they're justified to something, or not justified, entitled. Act like they're entitled to something, I don't really have too much of an issue with it, because there is a line of logic that goes, okay, I want to get gifted. Okay, I see this guy gifting a bunch of people. My best shot at getting gifted is to contact this guy. So I can't blame people who are just like, yo, do you gift people? Or, hey, you know, I heard that you gift people, is this true? But the people that go like, taco, 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 gift me, lol, 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 I love your videos, I sub, like, with 20 accounts. It's like, yeah, I can just see through that. I mean, like, you're acting completely fake just to try and up your chances of getting an X, which isn't the case. I mean, like, I try to exclusively avoid those kinds of people because they're just not my kind of people to hang around. Michael Cooper asks, one thing you wish Combat Arms would change for the better, and one thing they've done right. One thing they've done right is somewhat keep to their base game. Except for, you know, all the Orthus and all that bullshit. But that would go under, what I would change would be the business model. If they had a more consumer-based business model, they could make more money and have a better quality game, but, you know, that's just my personal opinion. Glown and Boko, what the... Oh, okay. Do you like bacon? And I actually eat bacon every single day. It's healthier than you might think. And, it's delicious. So, why not? It's great. Just have like an open-faced bacon sandwich with some lettuce on it. Tomato. So good. And finally, the last question, I think, at least for now. Oh god, there's more questions. If you guys like this series, then talk about, you know, me wanting to do more. Still have a lot of questions, but I'm over the 11-minute mark about, so I'm not going to take up that much of your time. So the last question is, how did you come with the idea to headstand someone? And I did it on a TF2 server. You could Goomba stomp people, and that's just by standing on their head or jumping on their head. It was an instant kill, and that was just hilarious to me and awesome. And I found out you can do it on Combat Arms, and ever since, you know, that's what it's been. So those are the questions I've got for now. If I missed yours, comment away. I'll try to do these fairly regularly. And, yeah, so I hope you liked it. And Sniff.